Chad here with Purple Car Life. In today's video, a nice relaxing ride on the jet ski down on the Clarion River. Now this is a new jet ski to us. It's actually identical to one that we had previously, but I'll do a future video on what to look for when looking for a used jet ski, which are really hard to find right now. Reasons maybe to have a jet ski even if you already have a boat like us, and just some fun times here on the jet ski on the Clarion River. I needed to get out and just relax a little bit. It's been crazy busy with work. We've had a ton of projects going on here at home. You probably noticed that we haven't posted as many videos as lately, and that's just because we've been so busy. We will have a lot of upcoming videos. We videoed most of the projects we were working on here at the house. So today's video will be a little bit of that ride on the Clarion River. But you can see one of the projects we've been working on here at the house is removing all the carpet and then replacing carpet with some hardwood flooring. So we'll have upcoming videos about the process of removing the carpet, pulling all those staples out, the process of buying hardwood and having that hardwood floor installed in several rooms. You can see here we even had walnut on one of our walls here in my upstairs office where I do my Purple Collar Life work. We had some tile put in the entryway to the house, along with that nice hickory flooring. I did my fair share of mowing already, and it's very wet, so I got stuck. If you follow our Instagram page, you've seen pictures of me stuck on that zero turn, Jennifer pulling me out. It's also the start of camp season, so I've been working on getting the camper ready to go camping. You can see here using the John Deere with the Artillian forks to lift that fifth wheel hitch into the truck. Love having the forks to do something like that. That's a backbreaker if you don't have something like the front end loader and those Artillian forks. It's track season. Mackenzie's in her junior year. It was her junior prom, so you can see she had a beautiful gown there. She's in the middle of our construction zone here with the new flooring. But there you can see some of that nice walnut wall in my office. Hard to believe that Mackenzie is already a high school junior, and in not that many days she will be completing her junior year and transitioning to be a senior. So with all that going on, so much busyness, for me, it was just a nice time to go out onto the Clarion River. There's nobody on the water down there right now. The water's pretty cold. It's about 64 degrees, so you wouldn't really want to be in the water, but as long as you stay upright on the jet ski, you won't get very wet. So the rest of this video will just be about my ride here on the Clarion River. It's a nice deep river. You don't have to worry about stones or hitting any shallow areas. But since there's not that many boats out there and we have had such a wet spring so far, there is some debris. So throughout my ride I did have to go pretty slow, sometimes as fast as upper 30s, but most of the time in the teens or low 20s, just because my eyes are constantly scanning in front of me for sticks, logs, and other types of debris in the river that I would not want to hit. Now that debris will all kind of make its way downriver or along to the sides, or as more boats come out in the water, they'll kind of get pushed out to the sides. But right now, that is something you have to watch for in these freshwater rivers. Another video you'll see coming up is some work here on the jet ski. I'll talk to you about where I bought it and what I was looking for, some key things to look for, and then soon discovered after we got it that it wasn't running quite right, so I'll show you what we've been working on to get it running better. This is actually my second ride on the jet ski on the Clarion River. The first ride, Jennifer and I took it over to Shenango to the Reservoir. That's the area we typically take the boat. It's a great place to camp and boat near Hermitage, Pennsylvania, right close to the Ohio and Pennsylvania border. It's an Army Corps lake, so if you go back through our channel, you'll see some videos of us boating over on the Shenango lake. But here, this was the first time out taking the jet ski. This is when we discovered that it didn't run quite perfectly. And again, I'll have a future video about what the fix to that was. Here's back to my second ride on the Clarion River. The nice thing about both Shenango and the Clarion River, there's a lot of space to ride. You don't feel really crowded. There are some other lakes in our area that just get so crowded. They're not that large, so you get a couple boats out there and it just feels tight quarters. So the Clarion River is a long stretch of river that I'm able to ride on, and the Shenango Reservoir is a huge reservoir. It gives me lots of space to ride. For the rest of the video, I'll just keep it quiet here. Hope you enjoy the video. If you like videos like this, it's a little bit different than what we normally do, but just kind of a relaxing ride out on the river on the jet ski. This is a Sea Doo GTX 2006 model. And again, more information about that jet ski coming up in the future. Hope you enjoy the rest of this ride as much as I did. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you again the next time. Bonus story for you here. Right on this turn in the Clarion River, actually I have a pretty vivid memory. I was taking my cousin Kyle and his wife Carrie out on a previous jet ski. This is our third jet ski. And we were all on that jet ski. It was a spring day like today, cold water temperatures. We were in street clothes because we were going to get on the jet ski at the dock, ride down the river, come back the river, get back onto the dock. We were never going to get wet. And I said, you know, I've never rode a jet ski over. We'll be perfectly fine. We can wear our regular clothes. We were in jeans and hooded sweatshirts. And wouldn't you know it, we go around this turn, and I was looking at something. I was slowing down, I believe, and watching to make sure I kept enough throttle that the water didn't come down and get the rest of Kyle's and Carrie's feet wet behind me. So I turned left and looked behind me, and I think they both turned left and looked behind them at the same time to see what we were turning for. And of course, since we were all leaning left, just like on a motorcycle, you lean all your body weight to one side, we just rolled right into the water. So there we were, all three of us in street clothes with the jet ski, climbing back on, soaking wet, freezing cold water, then riding back down the river with all that freezing air in your face, and getting in the truck and driving home soaking wet. So I do have that fond memory of taking Kyle and Carrie out on the jet ski on this section of the Clarion River. Just a fun little bonus story there for you.